These are wild times. The whole world was placed on the pause and shaken up like a snow globe simultaneously. During the shutdowns in 2020, it caused a lot of people, businesses, and professionals and artists to really reach deep into the questions of longevity, commitment, financial stability. Many people lost loved ones, security, homes, careers, and definitely friendships. Most everyone had to endure at least one major pivot to survive. Musicians, like many artists, saw their livelihoods come to a grinding halt. Creations quickly morphed onto social media platforms, and if lucky, maybe a cobbled-together festival or gig online that paid. Speaking only for Two Lions now, we had canceled 2 years' worth of shows and tours. This Pacific Northwest tour is the first time we've been back on the road since. None of us had any idea what to expect as the world opened back up. We did know that we wanted to see the world again and hopefully bring some good vibes to communities that we'd grown to love over the years. What we knew for sure is that it would be an unknown, wild ride.
I would say we lifted everyone up that we came in contact with. So my name is Mitchell Slade, and I started the Two Lions Band. Two Lions Band was formed in 2012. The first album came out in 2016. And then from there, there's been 3 or 4 other album projects, plus 2 more coming out right now. So it's been nonstop. Something that had come about from these musicians that you hear today that make up the Two Lions Band: Gregory Allison.
I'm Gregory Allison. I play violin.
Justin Chahosky.
My name's Justin Chahosky. I'm the drummer for Two Lions Band.
Matt Riney.
My name is Matt Riney. I play electric guitar, lead guitar.
And Diego Garcia.
My name's Diego Garcia, and I am the bassist in the Two Lions Band.
This recent tour felt like some of the first tours. You know, everyone was on point, and they brought it every show. Let's call this chapter 1, I'm going to quit. I'm not doing the tour. Right before we leave for tour at 5 a.m. the next morning, go pick up the van. Van's not there. I'm just like, I should cancel this. So much is in motion. That means canceling all the venues, canceling all of the room and board, which you're not going to get any money back from that. Fly down to SFO. The manager takes me aside. She goes, well, what do you need? I tell her, I got to leave here with a van, or I need to leave here with an SUV or something. And she finds me something big enough to handle it at the last minute, and we don't have enough room in the car she got us because she couldn't get us a van. We're driving a extended Chevy Suburban with 7 seats and not enough room in the back. So I got to get a trailer. So I have one trailer in my yard that is filled with all types of stuff. I did not expect to do it. So we're emptying that out. It's like a garage sale everywhere. We're cleaning it up and getting it ready. And finally we fill that up. The guys show up. We get it all filled. We're ready to go, 5 o'clock. So the beginning was like heading into the eye of a storm. You know, maybe it'll be calmer, but right now it's just absolutely crazy. Waking up for the first day at 5:30 to go to Cottage Grove. Everyone's pretty on it. The guys get up early anyways, so everyone jumps in the car, they're ready to go. You know, maybe a little grumpy, a little here, a little there, early morning kind of thing.
And the goal, as I see it with the band, is to just create a feeling and move people towards light, move people towards the wisdom of their hearts.
Nice to see that the owner of Cottage Grove, Axe and Fiddle, who also owns Sam Bonds, was still there. And it is attached to a bookstore. So everyone's very excited to go see this beautiful venue again.
My journey within the world of music is to live by the high moral standard that I set for myself and set for the family around me. It's very important for me. It's very important to not just simply entertain, but to give people an opportunity to step into something that empowers them. I feel very comfortable doing it. A tour is an act of service. We're there, we're entertaining, we're giving people a moment in time to enjoy themselves, and to spread that message as far and wide as possible. Two Lions Band, it's a message of light and hope and optimism and forward thinking and growing the self and growing the heart. Mitch takes care of the band members for sure, and that always feels good.
So day 2 of the tour, I think the evening before, we drove very late from the show to Portland to crash at Gregory Allison's house. And we eventually drove up through the Tacoma Narrows area and then went up to Port Townsend. Port Townsend has always been a very interesting place. The downtown remains historical. The ownership has changed, but change is the one thing you can guarantee. We used to play one called the Cellar Door. That had closed. We're going to play Sirens. They're very excited and accommodating and ready for us to show up. Very small stage.
Checking the microphone, yeah.
We end up playing a show that was magical.
And the powers that will be keep us fighting endlessly. Whoa, yeah. Oh, what a silly boy to sing this song about us carrying on. When they say that that old country road may still carry us home. Secrets get foretold. What do you need to be happy, to keep you satisfied? My friends are my lost home, a place to reconcile. This dusty path I wander keeps my eyes trained on the prize. Whoa, yeah.
End result was the owner comes up and says, we haven't had a band like that in 3 or 4 years.
When they say that that old country road may still carry us home.
Driving over to Snohomish was a last-minute show. Looking Glass Coffee Shop, and the husband had built a beautiful stage with sound, and they were really trying to create a nice, positive venue that wasn't just a bar, and it was very obvious. And we played a very quiet, subdued show for a few people.
The waves sculpt in the coastal shore.
So my goal with Two Lions Band is just to reach as many people as we can. A lot of the music we play is inspired music, I would say. So it's great to kind of bring that type of positivity to other people. I mean, I think what's special about going on tour is just the exposure, getting to meet new people in different places, and being able to bring some of your energy from back home and get it out into the world. Touring can help on a multitude of levels for a band, just in terms of getting your stuff out, being a part of a larger community and creating more of a a space for our music.
To the field, the golden line, to the ends of time.
I appreciate them last minute taking the show. Our engineer, Nate Nasueda,
It took me a minute, and I think it was just all about kind of like getting lined up in the right places.
he had worked as an engineer down in Prairie Sun. So he said, hey, I have Robert Lang's studio, and it is where Nirvana and Foo Fighters, Nirvana did some of their last stuff, and Foo Fighters had recorded.
Drums here. Mitch, figure you're in the big ISO there. Violins up in the smaller ISO right there. And guitar and bass. Amp's going to be in there for the guitar, and then guitar and bass players can just kind of be in here.
So we showed up at Robert Lang's studio, and it is a amazingly very 90s Seattle, beautiful, incredible gear. He has gear from the, all ages. And Nate's there with a young assistant, Jonas, and they have it together.
Freshly practiced.
Feels good, man. Okay.
Well, those winds of change will come, ride 'em fast on the run and let yourself.
And when we started performing, it was like letting the thoroughbreds out of the gate.
They would leave. Well, now it's your ship and it's a wreck at sea. Well, there you are, standing in the water, up to your knees, and you're begging, darling, please. And oh, my love, oh, my love, don't let me. Don't let me go.
Keep it together. Keep it together.
I know.
You guys have a video now. I got
Video,
keep it together.
Oh, that sun will rise again. Sneak up on your heart and win, and you'll be free.
Cold as fuck.
I've been in Two Lines Band for about 7 years now. My favorite part might just be the off times, the traveling around with friends, meeting new friends, and exploring new cities. It's great to be with this group of people. It's a little bit different personnel, but we're all really happy to be here and good experience.
Yes, you're pretty. Yes, you're fun. You're enough.
I think the music industry can really benefit from more do-it-yourself people like ourselves. Mitch has his own production company. He does all the recording, and writes the songs. We put everything out ourselves. On tours like this, you might make some money selling merch or tickets at the door, but it's a lot harder than it used to be.
So we went to play downtown Leavenworth. It's been 3 years since we played Leavenworth, and we had been playing their Ale Fest, and we just had good friends there and good times. So this was a little bit like starting over as well. I could see that the workers there, although it's tourist season, had been working so hard.
Oh my gosh, I work 12 or 13 hours a day.
I hear you.
From serving breakfast, preparing breakfast.
Tomorrow. Here today, gone tomorrow.
But I believe the music and the performance we gave lifted people up there. And
Feel a little hot.
I just love playing. And when you get a good group of people to do that with and it's already there and we're playing, that's like what I want to do. So just see how it goes. The recordings were great. And that's going to put us somewhere else. We're all working together. We're a team, you know, carry each other's stuff. It's like a group of cousins or something. Kind of just going with the flow, making things happen.
For you, for me, I float, I feel, I float, I fade away. Memories can be dangerous in the neighborhood of kings that wanna piss on you.
it was fun to see all the people dancing downtown.
Gonna buy me an old rainbow. Gonna buy me an old rainbow. Gonna buy me an old rainbow. Gonna buy me an old rainbow.
Turn up, turn up. Take a shot. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Like this one.
Oh, it is. Does it have a price?
Why is it?
So we had Spokane move into this mansion, this old mansion that was cheap on Airbnb in a really kind of bad part of town. And we connect with our promoter and show venue, and we spread out around town and promote ourselves as best we can. Everyone thinks it's fun and games, and for us, it's work, you know?
Yeah, we're passing through from down really at 7 o'clock. What are your names? Two Lions Band. And we got some free tickets too if you remember the band Two Lions. Oh yeah, your bandmate came. Did they come in here already? If anyone comes in looking for live music, it'd be awesome if you guys could share that. And
It was pretty tired. I mean, it was a 10-hour session at the studio and the late night in Port Townsend. And through that fatigue, I think even I, was tired. And I think we had a little bit of tension between us, right? But that's to be considered with tour. And we stopped. Instead of developing that tension, we said, let's go put it into some music. And we went upstairs to the 3rd floor in this attic, and we laid out a mobile recording studio and set up Justin, the bass player, Diego Garcia, and Gregory Allison, and myself, and we recorded some pretty magical stuff that'll be on the EP as well. That day we had showed up to Kamalini. We're very excited. You know, this venue is going to be, it's a beautiful outside venue. We had over 417 direct link clicks. You know, we're looking at possibly getting a good audience here. And 45 minutes before we're supposed to arrive for load-in, a level 3 Nexo alert comes out on our phone telling southern and western and eastern Spokane to evacuate due to a fire. Luckily, some people ignored it, and they came out and they gave us a very beautiful evening. Let's have a wonderful evening. I think this tour has been about us figuring out what the next steps are and coming back to life. Yeah. Let's bring everyone out there back to life. I love each one of you very much. And you guys are like sunshine in my world. Let's bring it out to
Likewise.
Let's do it.
Do it, team.
All right, give me like a minute and a half here.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. What is this dream on the run? Oh, how much older do these walls need to age and grow a forest back from the grave? Oh, I will call you down. 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 What has happened in this age? A rusty cage and a withering flame, and how much have I passed on by? How much have I left behind? I will call you down. 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 Like a fire in the rain.
The next alert aside, you know, that was just another sign of the changing world. So this is about acceptance, adaptation, positivity, being strong, and continuing to as an artist interpret the world around us. Everyone is waking up in the morning and deciding whether or not they take one step forward or two steps back. I think it's day 8 and we're on our way up to Twisp. And people have even asked, why Twisp? Well, the mountain towns are some of the best. They're always fun, right? And we used to play Winthrop, which was the sister town to Leavenworth. We get up to Twist, and there's a new brewery there called Twist River Tap House. Might be Twist River Tap House.
I see a tear in that man's eye of a life he's lived in life. Whoa.
And we set up, and we're outside, and no one really knows what to expect. You can kind of smell a little bit of fire in the air too, because it's an ever-changing world. That night just slowly developed into an incredible evening of dancing and people smiling and happiness. That's all I can say. It was one of those few nights where people were kind of separate in their own little worlds, and then slowly it came together into a beautiful community.
Thank you very much. It's a weird world right now. You wake up and you're taking one step forward or two steps back, right?
Yep, pretty much.
You know, we've been traveling through doing the circuit we used to do and talking to all these pub owners and townies, and it's all the same story, but the key word is resilience. You know, you're only here because this business and all your businesses and your professions, you stayed together as a community, supported each other as best you could. Let's keep holding on. All you gotta do is show up, yep?
Yeah.
We couldn't see what we cannot be. Your mind runs from sin, but only cold cash wins, and you wanna save that life. Grab your pistols and your knives. Gonna fight a soul that you cannot find, and I only shed one black tear. Don't show the devil my fear. Step up to the plate and swing. Knock that bad boy out of the ring. Yeah.
I think we enjoyed it as much as they did. I hope to see them all again. We woke up early from Twist. Most of us went to bed around 11 or midnight after the show. We had a 6.5-hour drive to Portland, and I thought we were going to get there with a little bit of time, but 2 of the roads were closed due to fire, so we had to go all the way around through Wenatchee. But that was it. We got back to Greg's to decompress, and we had 20 minutes before we had to go to the venue. So we go to the venue. Luckily, the venue had good sound equipment, so we didn't have to unload everything. That was a blessing. We load in, play a show, which to me was a great pinnacle to the tour. It was really good people that showed up, beautiful music. It was played amazing. The venue itself, Strum PDX, I can't say enough good things about Michael. Go visit him. We finished the show, and we're going to say goodbye to Greg. It was heavy for the guys. You know, they had really bonded with Greg, and both musically and wisdom-wise. To be together with a band of brothers like that in any instance where they're good people and supportive, there's a lot of growth. There's growth musically, there's growth spiritually, there's growth mentally.
My conscience is clean, got no hidden fault.
Our own personal creation comes from stillness and silence.
Pack up, back in the car, leaving. The sun's down. It's 9:30, 10 o'clock. We got 5 more hours to go to Ashland, so we don't have a brutal 12-hour drive the next day. So we pulled into, we arrived in Ashland at 2 to 3 in the morning. We pulled in. And we all got to bed. It was very quiet. It was a very peaceful evening in Ashland. And we woke up, and it was the right decision to push because then we only had a 5-hour drive home. Very simple. Everybody felt, even though the tour was a little bit different and it felt like starting over, they knew it wasn't. They knew it was a reintroduction, and they're ready to go. And they knew we had won the day at the studio. And for some part of me, it almost felt like the tour was practice to deliver what we delivered at that studio that day. But something keeps bringing us together and evolving this music into something that's becoming more and more special. Things are coming out musically, and we have to remember musicians speak with different voices. The music, it's an expression of heart. Everyone is sonic. Your entire material embodiment is waveform. You can talk with words all you want, but when you hear a musician play their instrument, that's their voice. So when all those voices come together in a chorus, you're hearing everybody sing. It's moments of sonic synchronicity. I can remember a moment at Sirens when the harmonic resonance was so strong and the syncopation between the band was so perfect, I felt like I was flying. In the vastness of the cosmos are the answers to the fear that most humans have. It's okay that it's expanding in every direction. It's exciting, and it can be okay just to let that go, you know, and to not have to hold everything in this tight little box. And I hope in our music somehow we can allow people to feel that even though the answers to some of these questions are beyond the conceptual ideas in the human mind, you can still be held in safety within that. Have a little faith.
Hey, yo, listen, it's the Two Lions Band. These motherfuckers serious about what they do. If you don't tap in with the Two Lions Band, you ain't doing shit.